Welcome to another Worthington Model Railways. Continuing with the adding to the scenery and scenic areas on the layout, today we're going to add a cricket ground. Peco makes some nice cricket accessories as well as Metcalfe. They also make a nice cricket pavilion. So I thought I'd take those components and put together a cricket ground. I'm trying to make the wicket and some other components to scale, but it's not going to really be to scale. I have a limited amount of room in which to put it, but I think it's going to look good. So let's get those components together, have a look at them, and see how we go with putting together the cricket ground. So this is a Peco kit, etched, and I'm just busy taking the pieces out of the screws and putting a little bit of white paint on them. A little messy. They seem easy enough to paint. It's just a little white acrylic paint with both sides. About an hour plus later, I have all these Peco cricket accessories built out. That lawnmower is still not totally done, and it was the most difficult thing I've ever done. I got so frustrated trying to put it together. That might be as far as it actually goes in terms of getting put together. The first thing I'm going to do here is put a coat of green paint down, and then we can put some grass on top of that and make it look like a cricket pitch. So this is just a mixture of acrylic paint. It's a green paint, a little brown in there to get the nice color, and it's watered down. Has a little bit of white glue in it too. Not very much though, just enough to get it to stick. So, having done the calculations, pitch needs to be 22 yards or 66 feet by 10 feet. So that's 264 millimeters by 40 millimeters. That ruler is just a little bit bigger, and so, for the wicket, the grass is going to be short, so I'll probably just put a little bit of scatter down. But what I'm going to do is put static grass all around the other area. Now, I know that from a scale point of view, it's going to be a short wicket. But I think what I'll do is I'll try to get a back scene or put some grass on the back wall to give the illusion that the overall cricket ground is bigger than it is. Anyway, I'm going to get started with this. Let me get some, I'm just going to use 2mm static grass because even the outfield would be pretty well mowed, wouldn't be that long. So we'll leave the ruler there in place. So I'm just going to glue all the way around it and put some static grass down. So I'll be back in a minute. So first thing I'm going to do is get some Mod Podge, put it down, and then we can brush it in all the way around for our static grass. I'll probably need more than this, but it's a good start. I'm using my homemade static grass applicator here. There's another video somewhere. I'll link to it to show how I did this. I gotta go over this a few times here. So there's the static grass all down. I'm going to get a little bit of scatter for the wicket. I'll put a little glue down and put that in place. So I've got some Woodland Scenics, it's green blend turf. I'm just going to put a little bit of that on the wicket. Just make it look like it's been mowed pretty short. So I took some seafoam trees that I'd made earlier, just put those in, and I'm going to put a little bit of clump foliage in underneath them. I just tend to just sort of scatter this about a bit underneath the trees, and then I'll put a little bit of diluted white glue on top of them to set them in place. Okay, so that's one end of the cricket pitch. Do the other end now, which is going to start off by putting a little driveway in there with a gate. We'll put the pavilion there, and we'll add some accessories. Somebody at the cricket club very nicely donated a brick walkway for the pavilion. I'm going to weight that down so it sticks. Okay, I need to make a few more trees to go at that end. This pavilion in place. Starting to look a bit like a cricket pitch. And we have some spectators there in the pavilion. This is a Peco set of cricketers, so let's put the cricketers out in the field and make it look like a cricket game. In the pavilion and a few spectators. I need to get a fence along the track, probably a few bushes along that too, and obviously a suitable back scene. So now we have most of the cricketers in the right place. I get the fence up at the front. I put that green back scene up. I'm still not totally happy with that. I think I'm going to try to find something with a little bit more depth. But generally speaking, I know it's a little close to the tracks, but it's I think it looks good. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I do like to see your comments. You can subscribe with the button to the top right, and there's a video to the top left.